The moment that I've been waiting for. This is one of my new good friends. I love her to death. I love her spirit and her soul. And we've done brunch. We haven't done it again because we've been so busy, but we support each other spiritually. Like I feel her love, she feels my love, and she knows that I'm here. So I'm gonna move this camera over.
Right.
And Jason, I need you to be alive, please. So we're gonna move this camera over. Donnie Lynee, let's clap her in for the show, guys. So, Donnie Lynee, hey. What can I say?
Man, listen. Good.
Listen, introduce your beautiful self to our people that are tuned in right now.
Well, what's up, y'all? I'm Donnie Lynee. I'm a singer and songwriter right here from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes.
I am one of the hardest working women in the city.
Wait a minute, she said one of.
I mean, Creed.
No, I'm kidding.
Come on, Creed. Girl.
Oh, come on,
you are working super hard over here.
Go ahead.
There's so many bad sisters in Cleveland
yes.
who are working hard. I'm just one of the hardest working women in the city. And yeah, that's me. That's who I am.
Listen, from one hard-working woman in the city to another, I agree with that statement. You are out here doing the damn thing. Like, she's a mom. Right. She goes to work and then she comes home and goes back to work on her brand.
Yeah.
She is out here killing it. You know what I mean? Like, she's the epitome of not making any excuses. Like, she's had some things that came up in her life and she put it into her music. Yeah. And she is here to let not just women but other people that are going through heartbreak and hardships. And the cool thing is we had J God introduce this track. It was called Summer Heartbreak. So he gave us the young version of what heartbreak feels like. Yes. So Donnie Lynee is coming to bring in a grown folks version of what starting over is in heartbreak. So the name of the track that we're going to be playing today for Donnie Lynee, not right now because we want to talk to her a little bit more. The name of the track is Starting Over. So it's cool that we already had that subject on Hit or Miss Sundays today. Right. But I'm so proud of her because she's definitely starting over. And we all know when you go through things like a heartbreak, I mean, we're human. So you have times where you're just like, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call you up. Can you come back just today? Cause I just lay right here. Cause I'm tired of these pillows. You know what I mean? But she's been standing strong. But one thing I can say that I'm proud of her is that it hasn't really affected her get up and go when it comes to her brand. She's making it work and doing her thing and setting the example for other women out here.
Gotta keep going.
You know what I mean? Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm gonna let DJ Raven or Miss Slim Goody, you guys want to start with your questions? Because you know I can talk all day.
I know you can
let's get with DJ Raven.
So Donnie, my first question to you is, what is your goal as an artist?
My goal as an artist is to really break out as an independent artist, to make a name for myself and to represent Cleveland in a way that, you know, independent artists don't really get that nod, that look, you know. I'm trying to go to the Grammys, I'm trying to get on the Billboards charts, you know. So as a local and independent artist, it's hard to break out in that kind of way. Like we've seen like PJ do it, PJ Morton as an independent artist, and he really shines and represents, you know, New Orleans in a way that is like undeniable. So as a Cleveland singer and songwriter, artist, that's what I want to do. I really want to break out and show them that you can be an independent artist and still be fly as ever.
Right. That's what's up. Who do you want to collaborate with? Any artists, any local or national artists that you want to collaborate with?
Oh, I mean, there's so many local artists I want to collaborate with. Like, I'm already working, like I just...
Sean Champion.
Oh my God. Working with him on the single, and Benny Wonder, who was out in LA, and he just, I think he just got a Grammy with Cardi B? Cardi B and Meek Mill. And then Jay Sean, I mean, he's got BET Awards.
His resume is long.
Dude, like, he's wrote for everybody. So
I mean, Gerald Levert, the Leverts.
Dude.
The list is long.
The list is super long. Joe.
Yes.
Fred Hammond. I just heard about the Fred Hammond one the other day. Like, what? This is you? So, like, I think
certain songs that people know You guys have no idea that Jay Champ, Cleveland's own Jay Sean Champ, wrote the song or had something to do with it.
Yeah, Jay Sean Champion.
And this beautiful lady is working with him.
So I'm working with him. I got a chance to work with him on this single. So like, I'm just really excited to see what's next and who I can, work with going forward. I pray that God blesses me to be in the room and to be in some major situations with some big people like Jay Sean and like Benny who are out here doing the dang thing.
The dang thing, yes.
So yeah.
So my final question to you is, what are your struggles as an independent artist? Have you had like a long stretch where you had success, or have you had a struggle to where you was trying to figure out what you was going to do as an artist?
I think the struggle for me is the financial aspect of it all, because it's all on you. As an independent artist, you don't have a label backing you. You don't have anybody's dollars except for your own, unless people are willing to support you and invest in your vision and what you're doing. And so the hardest part for me has been financially, putting every dime into this. Like every gig I'm out, every CD I sell, every stream, and every dollar that I invest in my music, I have to reinvest in my music to keep going. So
Gotcha.
that's the hard part.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Oh,
All right, Miss Slim Goody.
Now, for me, I am the page lurker.
Okay, come on. I know this is about to be hot.
But so, I did see something that seemed real exciting to me. That I guess a friend of yours had played your single out in South Korea.
Yes.
How did that make you feel as an artist?
Whew. It first of all, like to have people in your corner, right? To have friends that's willing to, put you out there as much as you're trying. It's one thing to have people, play it in their car, but to have them expose it to other people outside of themselves, So anytime a DJ is playing it in a club here in Cleveland, I'm hyped, like yes, play the song, and then for him to play that out in Korea for me, like it was a blessing because. I want to branch outside of Cleveland, outside of Ohio, outside of the United States, and hit internationally, So I've been able to sing in Paris, and I'm going to London in the spring to sing out there, and it's just like, it's a blessing to be able to have people connect with it in other places.
Absolutely.
I can imagine.
So,
Well, just to cut in for a second, Shabazz says facts. That's the biggest problem. Is investing in your own business, because Cleveland especially doesn't support black-owned businesses. Shabazz, we be here all day long.
Wait a minute.
Listen, I'm going to say yes, 100, 100, 100, 100. As a business owner of 14 years, most of my money comes from outside of Cleveland. So anyone in the comments, if you guys have any questions for Donnie Lynee, you can type them in the comments. I will read them and she can answer them. Or if you want to just chime in on the conversation, you definitely can. But we'll go ahead and get back with Miss Slim Goody, our blogger. I know she has some more questions.
Oh,
she got the fire questions.
Listen, she better. This is what I have her here for as the blogger.
So, on one of the pics, in one of your captions, you had put, this music thing is surely hard. I love it, never give it up. What did you mean exactly by it? Because it seemed like you were saying it like in a type of balance type of situation. Even though it's hard, but at the end of the day, I still love it. Stick to it.
Yeah, it's like when you born with something. Like I was born with it. I probably knew how to sing before I knew how to read.
No, you knew how to sing.
I sang.
You said it right.
She sang.
I knew how to sing before I could read and before I could write.
Right.
Like music was the language that I knew, and so that's something that you don't get rid of. It's something that'll never go away, no matter how hard or difficult or challenging. Like it's not always ideal. The things that we go through as artists, the things we go through as songwriters, the things we go through as musicians and singers, it's a challenge. A lot of time, like I said, the money thing can really get ugly. It can get ugly. I done had to go toe to toe with grown men, like, hey, what's up? Okay,
pay me my money.
What's up with the coins? Right.
Give me my
Exactly. What's up with the bag?
Right.
But even in that, really taking the time to invest and really believing in yourself and your own business, that has been a challenge. And so you can get discouraged, But my discouragement when it comes down to my music is momentary. It's like, okay, this happened, so now what do I gotta do next?
Right.
But it doesn't let me down. Like, the music never lets me down. And that was the other part of that post. Like, it doesn't disappoint me the way that other things in life have disappointed me.
Right.
You know?
I see what you're saying.
It's always there. Like,
Right.
it's never gonna go away.
Right.
Ever.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that you said that because I just feel like that's something to be heard for a lot of artists that, like you said, might have those moments or feel like they hit that roadblock and just be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just end it all, you know.
Right.
And then, like you said, in real life, like, you know, people balancing other things outside of trying to get this going, and it's like this one situation might have bothered me more than this one, but I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna find a way and keep pushing. And with that, I did say I was so excited when I seen that you met Jay Prince.
Woo!
Okay.
I met Jay Prince.
He's amazing. I met him at A3C last year.
Yeah.
He is
so down to earth.
I can imagine.
And grounded. And
it's hard to describe.
it's hard to describe.
You just have to meet him.
But his story is so inspiring.
Yes.
If you ever read the book, like, you could connect on. I certainly connected on several different levels with what he was saying about his story.
Right.
And so to get a chance to meet him face to face and to ask pertinent questions with regard to what I'm trying to do with this music thing, and to get a real response back, which I can't tell everybody what he told me.
He's so real though.
He's very real.
Like, more real than people who pretend to be as important as he is.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
He's very real.
There's people who haven't done 1% of what he's done and make themselves out to be way more than what he makes himself out to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully that makes sense.
He's humble.
Is that how
he's very humble?
Yes.
He has humility.
Yes.
And I think that's really important in this industry, to stay level-headed, to stay grounded, to stay down to earth, because you know you can easily go from the top to the bottom quickly.
Right.
And the things that he is talking about are spiritual things. The things that he's talking about are, you know, things that are eternal and long lasting, like last forever. Which is something that when you think about this industry, not a lot of people are talking about that. They're not talking about God. They're not talking about what you should do with your spirit, man. You know? And so to watch and have this conversation with him about his journey and you know, coming up as an artist myself and where I need to put my focus, man, that was the best. The best. I mean, I did get a chance to spit for him, you know.
Oh, look, when I was scrolling through the page, I was like, wait a minute, skirt.
Listen, get that
Tina.
She said, skirt. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, and I mean, to get a 9 from Jay Prince, and he was like, that's hot.
Because he's so, again, he's just someone you have to meet for yourself. You have to experience him for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you can try to explain what it's like to be in his presence, but it's like, I don't know what to tell you.
He's so dope.
Yes. Absolutely. So everyone's like, play J God again. We're in the middle of an interview and we'll get to J God again maybe at the end. I'm so glad that you guys are very enthusiastic. And I'm so glad that J God has the type of supporters that he has. You guys are tuned in. You missed him. So just give us a second and we're going to get back into that in a minute. And if you guys really support him, he's going to be in rotation for 30 days. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. You guys get to hear him on 216 The Beat Radio as of Monday.
And I will make sure I will play it on my show too,
on Tuesdays. So just because he has a lot of fans in the chat room, we'll play his song at the end of the show, all right? And the show's over at 5, but it's Donnie Lynee time right now.
Right. Yes.
Megadon said, amen, we need more humility in the industry. Yeah, we do, because like I said, for all the things that he has accomplished, he's the most humble person I've ever met based on his resume. Yeah. And I know people, like I said, they haven't accomplished 2% of what he's accomplished and treat you like you need to just bow down. It's just like,
right.
Are you serious?
Hold up.
Houseway. At how? I'm trying to understand. It ain't even Ralph though. It's not even Ralph though. But anyway, before we get into more questions, because it is 10 minutes until the show ends, I want to get into starting over. I want everyone to hear the track starting over. But before we get into starting over, Donnie Lynee, could you please introduce the track? Tell us the meaning behind the track, and then we'll play it so everyone can get into it.
Okay. This is my track, Starting Over. I released it on December 31st because it was a new year. So, new year, new me. And this is for anybody who is going through something in a relationship and needs to start over. It's all right to start over. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Exactly. All right.
Shabazz said, "Oh, not 10 minutes. I know the show is so dope, huh?"
Oh, that's my boy.
Yes. All right. Hey. Yes.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Hey. Hey.
We had the kind of love that everyone was proud of. Our tongue voices songs, hearts so strong. But they didn't know things were missing. No. I kept the faith. I cried many tears at night. I wonder why this just can't be life. Then I found the fortitude, can't even lie. I surprised myself 'cause I never ever knew I had this much. Never was with him. I didn't think that I could find substance to be done with it, but I didn't. Stop. Over. Stop. Over. Stop. Over. I try to fit you to me. I tried to rearrange it, but you just wasn't changing what I expected you to be. It's something you ain't made of. I'm tired of trying to save her. I had a vision for so long. It never came. He made provisions for me. That's not all it's gonna take. I cried many tears at night. I wonder why this just can't be life. Then I found the fortitude, can't even lie. I surprised myself 'cause I never knew I had this much. Never was with him. Think that I could find substance to be done with, but I didn't. Over.
Hey. Yes. All right, guys, that was Donnie Lynee's track, Starting Over. So let me read some of the comments. Wait. Shabazz like, not 10 minutes. Megadon's like, this has been a really dope show. Mike Maldonado said hello to the hello. He said, this is a hit. One of the dopest female R&B singers I heard on the show thus far. Keep up the good work, Miss Lady.
Thank you.
And he's always a tough critic on people.
Yes,
so
Oh my God.
Thank you.
let's see. Megadon said absolutely a hit. He said love it 100. He said number one. That's number one. He said number two, where can I find this song? Mrs. Surf and I. He said Mrs. Surf and I are over here jamming to it. Shabazz said, oh yeah, this is a hit. Dancing song all the way. Late night in the sheets cut. He said they slipped it on the playlist. And then Jay God.
Hey.
He said that shit is nice.
Thank you.
All right,
That was the artist that had the summer heartbreak.
Yes.
So yes. So if you guys listen, I've been waiting
Yeah.
for this day so we could go ahead and put this song in rotation. I've had this song in my email forever.
Thank y'all. Man, I appreciate that.
Yes, I was playing it on
Hold on,
the stage. I
hold
was
on,
like,
hold
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes.
I want to say this, and I'm going to be real. It is definitely a hit with no questions.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
like the
Yes.
real shit because it had like a Monica feel. It had like somewhat of that.
Yes,
It had somewhat
yes,
of that feeling. So
Yes.
like, that is a hit.
I
Like,
just particularly love it because the lyrics that you speak of, I do feel like for someone maybe my age, maybe a little bit younger than me, that went through different transitions in life, and you just, like you said, felt like starting over. I was like, oh, you hit it right on the nose. I like
yes,
that.
yes. I like the fact that the track is universal.
Yeah.
Like it's grown enough for grown people, but it's catchy enough that you don't have to be grown to actually get into the track.
Right.
word.
You know what I mean? Like it's super universal. So I definitely I like you as an artist anyway. And for people that are tuned in right now, what you guys don't know is that the first time that we featured Donnie Lynee on our show was like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the first time we featured.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, when we were doing a show at the library, and we had her picture up on the little big screen. And, well, it was a little screen, it was a big screen. We had her up there.
Right.
So I think the first time we featured her on the station was like 3 or 4 years ago, and that track was a hit. So yeah, we've been supporting Donnie Lynee forever.
Listen, I appreciate the support.
So for everybody out there that's tuned in, we got about 5 more minutes left in the show. Let them know how they can support you, where they can, because everyone in here wants this song. So let them know. Let them know how they can download this track for $1.99 or whatever, 99 cents, however.
You can go to iTunes. You can go to Google Play, Tidal, Spotify, YouTube, DonnieLynee.com. That's DonnieLY.
Can you put that in there? Can you type it in there?
DonnieLynee.com. I have it for purchase on my website, so you can go through there and I'll send it directly to you. But if you want to use your regular streaming sites, it's available on all streaming sites, Amazon, all that.
Yes, let's see. Shabazz said yes, Monica. He said I was waiting to hear that. Or Janae Aiko, he said it came to mind. He said on the hook like that. And Megadon and Mike Maldonado was like, right, yes, we do. They need. So I guess they wanted to know. So you guys see the Tina Miss Slim Goody. She put the link to Donnie Lynee's website in one of the comments. But let everybody know 2 things. Because I feel like my people did their thing, especially Tina. I'm so happy about this question. Like, listen, I'm rubbing off on y'all. Like, I can really go to sleep now. You know what I mean? I'm so, you guys are making me proud. Listen, that means I'm a good leader. No. But no, 2 things that I'd like for you to do as we close. Let us know what the future holds for Donnie Lynee as an artist and as a woman. And then the second thing is for anyone out here that's going through a heartbreak or starting over, give them just some words of encouragement.
Yeah. For anybody that's going through or whatever, I'll start with the future of Donnie Lynee. So the future is I got a show on Saturday at Larchmere Arts. Come out and support because this is how I continue to make my dream reality. So Larchmere Arts, you can look on my Donnie Lynee music page and find tickets to the event right there. I also have a show on March the 30th at Cavante, so you can come out and see me perform there with my band. It's gonna be dope. As far as everybody who's going through something, don't let those things stop you. God has a reason and a plan for everything. No matter if it's to maintain a relationship or to leave a relationship, He has work for you to do no matter where you are in your life. So I'm just thankful that He's able to, sustain me and keep me in perfect peace. Although it's been some things that make a sister want to go to jail. But God is good, and I just depend and trust in Him. So
Yes.
if you don't know Him, get to know Him.
Absolutely.
I got a lot of peace right now.
Absolutely, with Donnie Lynee. Thank you so much for coming on Hit or Miss Sundays, being a part of our live listening session. So we're just going ahead and let's just thank you. So we have 1 minute left in the show. So by request, we're gonna get DJ Raven to put that Summer Heartbreak. We're gonna play it until the show ends, guys, and then we're gonna take some pictures. And you guys come back next Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune into the station, 216thebeat.com. There's a list of ways that you can tune into our station.
Yes.
And thank